Again. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 11th, 2025, and we are here for the Essene Book of Days journey and the Essene Gospel of Peace journey, and that gorgeous book that Mary Magdalene brought forth a few years ago called Channeling Magdalene, A Year of Love. This is a journey into what is the world of the Essenes. And in this journey, we are having the time of our lives. We are regathering the tribe, as they say. So last night, 3:30 in the morning, when I was not able to sleep because the full moon was like, hello, I found the Biogenic Society, which is the society that Edmund Zekele created. And these people are Essenes to the max. Edmund Zekele is the writer of the Essene Gospel of Peace. And he's got a retreat center that is down in Baja, Mexico. And, just to go and stay for a week is like $6,000, $7,000, or $8,000. But I thought, oh my God, wouldn't it be amazing for us all to go down there? Everything is based on the Essene principles. They have a spa. They grow all of their own food. Everything is organic. He and his wife created it. So I'm going to look into that. That may be something that we're all able to do in a couple of years or some such thing. But all of Zekele's books are listed and at very, very reasonable prices, not the insane prices that are charging on the internet. One of Zekele's books the other day was listed for like $2,500 because it's out of print. I may have been known to have paid $100 for one of his books, but that's because I didn't know. So you have to apply to become a member of the Biogenic Society. And they said, what's your reason for applying? And I said, because I have Akashic past life memories of being an Essene. And I just left it at that. I didn't go into details. If they want more, I'll give them more. But I'm very, very excited about having found these people. Okay. Wednesday, February 12th, the Biogenic Society, Edmund Zekele. And yeah, very exciting. Okay. He's got a place down in Baja. It's called Rancho something something. Rancho something. Anyway, okay. Wednesday, February 18th, seasonal focus. Brooks run free and buds appear. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I see nothing but snow on my trees. That's okay. Focus of the morning is angel of the sun. Thank God I know the sun exists behind the clouds. Opening. Focus intensely on a candle flame until you sense a merging of you and the flame. I remember doing that one time. I was practicing different modalities of meditation, and I stared into this candle, and it was incredible. You literally become one with the candle. Has anyone ever done that? It's really extraordinary. The meditation. As the force of new life wells up in me, I hear the far call of my ancient spiritual father, the sun. This is a time for reaching upward, a time for growing towards the sky as I still draw nourishment from my mother, the earth. I am the link. I am the channel between the sun and the earth. I am life. Today, I will bring my spirit of connectedness to cleaning my mother's house. I have company that's coming. And I've taken several trips, and it would be a beautiful surprise for her. So feeling connected, it's like looking at a table and saying, table, thank you so much for being a table. I know that once you were a tree. Wooden chair, thank you for being a chair. I know that once you were a noble tree. Beautiful wooden bookshelf. Thank you so much for being a wooden bookshelf. I know that you were once a tree. And being able to connect to those pieces of furniture and the ways in which they manifested. Love that. Feelings. I'm feeling grateful that I have guides that wake me up. I'm feeling tired because I was up really late with the full moon. And as always, I am excited and joyful and grateful for this incredible journey as we gather once together as Essenes. And I'm very, very excited about having found the Biogenic Society. So for those of you who are interested, please look up the Biogenic Society. Okay. And today we have Oops. Today, I'm just adding 11. I'm adding 31 to 12. Hi, Astro. So we are on lesson 43. This is from the Channeling Magdalene Year of Love. We are on Course in Miracles lesson number 43. God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. Greetings, beloveds. God is indeed your source. God is indeed the very mind with which you think, the very heart with which you feel, the very essence of your beingness. It is the truth that is behind the shadow of illusion. And when you will yourself to be in concert, to be in connection with, to be in alignment with, that God is your source. Truly, you cannot see apart from him. The introduction of using the Holy Spirit as a means to redirect the way of thinking that has taken you away from source is an idea that will allow you to return time upon time upon time to once again be in the truth and the light and the love that you are, which is that God is indeed the source of all. When you allow yourself to come to this moment of clarity, come to this moment of purpose, you find yourself at peace beyond measure. You find that all illusions of the thoughts which occupy your mind that bring disturbance, that bring turmoil, cease to exist. They are swept away with the mind. They are washed away with the water. The clouds are simply cleared, and what is true is the source of you, and the source of you, and the source of your strength, and the source of your wisdom, and the source of your true knowledge and wisdom, and the source of your vision, and the source of your divinity is indeed God. And as you come once again to this realization, you find that each time you bring yourself back and you are straightened, you are strengthened. There is a sense of fortitude about you that comes as you allow yourself to know that God is your source. And in here you find the ultimate peace. For when you have thought that you are your source, or you've counted on some circumstance outside of you, you have found yourself engendered with fear. For what you have is the experience that only the truth will set you free from the mind that has said it should be any other way than it is. Allow yourselves then, beloveds, that you exist only in the dimension of reality that allows you to remember your relationship with Source. Your relationship with God is Source, and here you shall truly find what it is that you have been seeking for. When you have allowed yourself to believe that a condition or a circumstance, a job or a relationship, a person is the source of your happiness, is the source of your success, is the source of your wealth, there is indeed a sense or a fear of separation that could occur between the two. When you come to know that God is your source, when you come to know that God exists within you, then you shall truly find your way home. How can there be a sense of separation if you know that God exists where you are? And if God is your source and that source lives within you, there is no chance for you to ever have that taken from you. And to find your way in and to find your way home. And you come to realize that everything that you've ever wanted and everything that you have ever needed is provided from a source within you. And therefore, you can never be without. This should bring you the greatest joy and the greatest solace. So allow yourself throughout the day, beloveds, to come to find the place where God is within you. Look for it in each circumstance. Look for it in each relationship. Look for it in each moment of thought and allow yourselves to come to the peace of understanding that God is your source and the source of all that is for you exists within you. Then, when you gaze without, you will realize that everything outside of you is a projection of the mind that says, ah, I am by myself. I am alone. There is not the presence of God. But please understand, beloveds, that you have merely not allowed yourself to see the truth. And when you do, the most miraculous, the most wonderful of existences unfolds before your very eyes. There is nothing for you to fear, beloveds. There is no need for you to have worry, concerns, or anxiety of anything. For the truth of you is that God exists as you, in you, and through you. God is indeed your source, and there is no sense of separation. God is very much like the fountain that burbles inside of you constantly, that lives and loves as you constantly. So go within, dear ones, and find the place where God is indeed the source of you. And in the richness of that revelation, in the richness of that experience, and of that vision, you shall truly find the peace that you have been seeking. You've just been looking in the wrong place, and you've been looking outside of you. And that's not where this lies, beloveds. Go within. Allow each moment of practicing this lesson to bring you closer and closer and closer to the truth of you, which is that God is the source of you, and that very source lives within. Blessings to you, dear ones. Blessings always. Call out to the Holy Spirit. Call out to us and allow us to help you find that you are never apart from the source of all creation, the source of your very beingness, for that lives within you. Blessings to you, beloved ones. We will speak again. Here's Magdalene. Greetings, beloved ones. Beloveds, when you have made a commitment and a promise, or you have come into alignment with your higher self, with your soul, and you have said, within this incarnation, I will find my way back to truth. I will find my way back to love and back to joy. There is going to be the necessity for you to relinquish many of the ways that you have kept yourself separated from source, separated than source. You have to be willing to turn on and ignite, shall we say, your own divine pilot light. Now, first you need to find out where that light is. And the good news is, beloveds, it exists within. And you might say, where I have searched for it over and over. And sometimes it may seem it is on the back of your head and you keep looking for it and you cannot see it. But beloveds, this is why we offer guidance to you when we say, pause for one moment, beloved, and allow yourself to look within. We will even recommend that you close your eyes because there are so many magnificent distractions on what you seem to believe is your external reality when the truth of you exists within. So we bid that you all close your eyes and you bring your focus upon your breath. And you say, Holy Spirit, help me to find the source of my own divinity within me. And you will be pointed to one place, beloveds. Within. Go within to your heart. Go within to the place where only love exists. And allow yourself to know that you are indeed home. Allow yourself to know that you have a companion. Now, the voice may be quieter than that of the mind, for the mind has been at play for many, many lifetimes, shall we say. And the mind must be, as Yeshua says, quite appropriately, it must be made to be the servant and not the master. But what has happened through a myriad of incarnations where you have forgotten that source is within is you have allowed the mind to take charge. It is much like building a car, hopping inside of it, and then believing that you are the car. You are the animating force. You are much more like the gasoline energy that runs the automobile, or the sun's energy, or other sources of energy that run this vehicle, rather than the vehicle itself. So with us now, beloved ones, we ask you to take an inhale of the very breath of life. Breathe this breath of life within and let it reach to your pilot light and let it ignite it. And upon your exhale, exhale and breathe the breath of light, knowing that you are now once again connected. And all it takes, beloveds, is a moment of breath to once again connect to the place within you where Source abides. Once again, take a most magnificent breath of life within, knowing that you are inhaling the prana, the ki, the chi, the very essence of existence. And as you do so, you bring it within to the heart. You ignite that which is the truth of you. And as you exhale, you come to realize that your vehicle of divinity is awakened. It is alive. It is yours. And it is you. It is more you than any object that you could imagine that exists externally. We invite you to open your eyes, beloveds, and we invite you to now look upon the world and to know that everything that you see has been an extension and emanation from your mind and from your thinking, because you are that magical. You are that divine. You are an aspect of Source. We love you. We thank you. And indeed, we shall speak with you again. Thank you all so much for being here. It has been a delight to be with you, to be of service, to spirit. I take great pleasure in doing this every single day. I love you. Thank you for being here. Much love and much blessings to all.